Hey there, Sagittarius, Sun Sagittarius, Moon Sagittarius, Rising. It's Maggie from Moon Directed. Welcome to my channel. Here we work with the energy of the moon to see how we can best utilize it to move our life forward in the most positive way possible. And so welcome to the weekly. We're doing September 30th through October 6th. And while I'm finishing shuffling out these cards, a couple of things. Always should check out your sun, moon, rising, right? Your sun sign, it's the core view, it's the value system. It's how you're going to view the world. Your rising sign, it's your personality. It's how the world views you. And your moon sign, it's how you react, respond, and feel to what's going on around you, the energies around you, the energies of the planets. I want to encourage you to hit me up for those Equinox readings. They're only $1.99 per sign, and there's like 30 to 45 minutes of really great content, depending on which sign you are. But you can check out all three for just for less than $6, actually. So, oh gosh, you guys got cards I've never, well, one I've seen before. And this is exciting. I love this deck, and I love, when I do the readings for myself, I always get the same cards, and so it's fun to do them for other people so that I learn more stuff. So you have No Rain Today, which is definitely about you deciding to be optimistic. You doing that. I also want to let you know that I'm offering just a few Libra reading spots left for a monthly reading for the Libra season. It's the same decks that I use for the monthly general, but also 6 additional decks. Those take about 45 minutes, and they're only $19.99 because I wanted to make it as affordable as possible for people to have a private reading. And so that enables me to do that. And so you could pre-order the ones for Scorpio season if you'd like. And for you, Sagittarius, that'll be in your realm of hopes, goals, dreams, and wishes, and maybe that and your spirituality development. So that might be something you're interested in. So you have Morning Dew Girl. Face your fears, awareness, and consciousness. We're in your 11th house of group and group activities this week. Well, no, we're actually hopes, goals, dreams, and wishes into the house of you, and what do you value? Okay, yeah, all right. So facing your fears, awareness, and consciousness. And this is, I think, facing your fears with optimism. Like, don't get caught up in the stinking thinking. So it says the woman on the card collects fat raindrops in a basket of leaves, which is so funny because the other one says no drops, no rain today, right? She is called Morning Dew Girl, and she symbolizes the receiving and the absorption of all the worries and fears. She invites us to start sharing our own feelings and worries. We can collect them and deal with them instead of hiding them deep inside. She stands resolute, strong, ready to face her fears. While fear can be powerful as a river, once confronted, it may turn out to be as small as a drop of dew. So don't be afraid of getting caught in the torrential downpour of life, and instead just think of it as dew. Be optimistic. It's just nurturing and nourishing the ground of your soul so that things can grow, because you also have butterfly garden, and this is definitely be about transformation, right? And so you need the morning dew. You need a little bit of rain to grow and to become something more than you were before, like moving along your soul's journey toward the path of enlightenment. It's 48. A woman holds a blooming flower in her hand as she gazes toward the sky. On her head sits a butterfly, closely examining the purple petals. Enjoying the situation, the woman stands still and quietly soaks in her surroundings. So again, soaking in your surrounding. She does not want to disturb the scene. In her daily life, there are so many possible moments that could be precious, if we would just take the time to notice them. Be mindful of your surroundings and pay attention and ask, why is that there? Then make connections. Small observations can lead to great discoveries. Again, when I did the monthly readings, I went out ahead of time and I sat and I picked up the energy of what was going on in me. It's a great way to meditate. To just say, okay, I'm where I am right now. What do I notice? What do I see? What are the messages? Because Spirit is always whispering messages to us. Always. So you notice that the connection keeps cutting and stopping and freezing. I apologize. I'm not in my usual space, and so I must be struggling with the connection here. All right, so, oh, look at this. You have 9 of Cups, which is definitely about finding the joy in where you are. And we have the Page of Swords, but look at the excitement he has in discovering new things and learning and observing where he is and what's going on. So this is the kind of week that you should really be trying to do, especially with it starting out in your hopes, goals, dreams, and wishes, working into the area of you and who you are, and what do you value? What do you value about yourself? What do you value in life in general? And so that's kind of the energy of this week for you, is be optimistic, find the beauty in the moments, find the way to accept the situation for what it is, and the acceptance of spirit, I think, for you, because this is in your 12th house, and spiritual growth, by paying attention to the details, by that are around you, and picking up the messages from spirit. You can always, if you see something, oh gosh, I don't even remember who it was. I think it was Libra. I was doing their reading, and I saw a stork fly by, which was really random. And so you can look up. When you see something random, you go look it up. Spiritual meaning of. And as you begin to develop your conscious awareness of what these things are and what they mean, you are now building a conversation base, a language with spirit. So that then you don't have to look up everything every time. You can be like, oh, I know what that means. And you start picking up the messages, and you could start finding things easier. So we have, be authentic to who you are. You are asked to be real and true pertaining who you are and how you feel. And this moon in Scorpio is about heightened passion. It could be the spark of romance, but it's really the spark of passion. What is it that you're passionate about in your life, that you want to grow, that makes you feel whole and complete? And we have receive with love and appreciation. That is that noticing the details around you. Receiving something lovingly from others is a way of showing love. So attitude of gratitude, if someone pays you a compliment, self-worth, self-value, self-esteem, don't say, oh, this old thing, or oh, I don't, if someone says, you look really good today. Really? I thought I looked fat. Okay, so when you're doing that, now they feel silly for having said something, and then they have to double down and give you more compliment, and it detracts from the energy of the situation. If someone pays you a compliment, the response is inside to say, wow, that was really nice, and outside to say thank you. Like, don't argue with them. If they're paying you a compliment, accept that people are telling you that, and just say thank you. And then you have slow down. When you're excited, you get ahead of yourself, take some time, and allow things to unfold. That's also 12th house work, right? So this week, the time for wanting to rush ahead comes later. Right now, at the first part of the week, is rest. Allow things to happen, especially like Wednesday when that moon gets into the house of you. It is about self-love, about nourishing yourself, about taking care of yourself. And this is kind of the energies are when you're going through a transformation that can be exhausting. And when you're going through a healing part, it's exhausting. Your body is tired. Listen to your body, right? Give it what it needs. Allow the abundance of the universe to flow over you and to give you what you need. And Thursday night, the moon is in a square with Neptune, and so Neptune rules the 12th house, and so it's a time to take a pause, take a rest, and allow that energy to just sit. Don't worry so much about planning ahead. That's coming. Because Friday afternoon, when the moon moves into Capricorn, then it's time to start worrying about maybe the next couple of steps. But right now, this is about sort of just looking to the future, allowing things to set in and settle in, resting, taking care of yourself, listening to your body. What can you do that's nurturing and caring? I see this slow down. I feel like you need a good night's sleep. I feel like you need a really good night's sleep. You are protected by angels. You are cherished by the angels. And expect wondrous things to emerge, miracles. And so something needs some time. Allow this time of stillness. Allow it to happen, and instead of trying to push something forward so much or feeling like this is just not cool and this is not working out in my life, instead Look around at what is working. Find the happiness in the moments, in the people. Find the joy and excitement in things, and look up the messages from Spirit. Spirit is trying to communicate with you. And then over the weekend, Friday evening through Sunday, it's about assessing the path, looking down the road a little bit farther. What is your end goal? Where do you want to go? Look, she's not looking at the individual steps. She's looking far ahead. And so the thing is to have a goal, a general goal. I want to have a loving home life. Not, I want a loving home life with this dude. I want a loving home life in this neighborhood. I need a loving home life that where I'm making $1 million or whatever. I think the more specific you are, the more you limit the universe to bring to you something that is so miraculous and so much more wonderful than what maybe you think you want. So kind of keep it general. Look down the road. Take the next couple of steps, plan the next couple of steps, discern into that energy. What is your intuition telling you? But I allow Spirit to bring you something so much more amazing than what you are even imagining right now. Expect the wondrous to emerge, okay? Expect it. Know that it's coming. Trust the universe. You're being asked to see the big picture. We have the giraffe spirit. See the big picture. See the big picture. Because koala spirit has a plan. Spirit has a plan. And so maybe you can't really see where everything is going. Trust your intuition. Spirit is messaging you all over the place to slow down. No, this energy is like, I want to run down the road. I want to get to where I'm going. Stop, smell the roses, observe where you are, listen to the messages from Spirit, and find joy in the moment. Right now, where you are. Think about something or more than one something that happened today that was kind of cool. And take a moment to be grateful for it. And if someone's paid you a compliment, learn how to say thank you. So, and it's hard sometimes for people to give compliments. And so you're also helping them on their journey. When you can show appreciation, then they feel like, oh, I can say stuff like that and it's appreciated, right? So we have Emerald. Calm your mind, body, and soul. This is that resting. I really feel like you guys need to rest. Do something creative this week, though. Okay, so we have some creative energy here. We have Amber, which is definitely awaken your creativity. So maybe part of getting your mind off of whatever it is to do something that is artistic, creative, something that maybe distracts you, but it gets you moving in another direction. So something's going on. Because we have Azure, protect yourself, and we have protected by angels. And so if there's a situation that is not working out the way you thought, the way you envisioned, I just want you to know Spirit's got your back. Spirit wants you to know, Spirit wants you to know Spirit's got your back. There is a reason. Spirit has a plan. They are protecting you from something. Maybe they're just getting things in order. Maybe there was a situation regarding this situation that you didn't understand. You're being protected. And so be sure to say thank you for that too. Where was that thank you one? I want to look at that again. Receive with love and appreciation. Receiving something lovingly from others is a way of showing love. What if what it is you're receiving is protection this week with love from Spirit? Be sure to be grateful. You might not feel like it's something you want to be grateful for, but I think you need to trust in the divine. All right? I will see you back here on Thursday. We'll do love and money. Whew, those are always fun. And you take care. We'll talk soon. Be grateful. Things are happening the way they're supposed to.